Rashad, why you
Anyway,
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother.
Trump, lit,
What's up,
any,
Rashad?
yeah.
What it do, boy?
We walk
Hey,
around the
Rashad.
world.
Yeah. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. Without further ado, let's get into it, man. Man. Let's get into it. We got a new proposal in the WNBA CBA negotiations. Now, the negotiations period, it has extended from the original deadline of October 30th to November 30th. And this is the latest details of everything that's been reported by the Associated Press to AP. Here we go. WNBA's latest CBA proposal will put a max salary of over $1.1 million with revenue sharing, AP sources says. This is by Doug Feinberg. Shout out Doug Feinberg. The WNBA's latest collective bargaining proposal would include revenue sharing with a maximum salary of more than $1.1 million available to more than one player per team, growing each year, according to a person familiar with the negotiations on Tuesday night. WNBA officials updated the board of the latest proposal at meetings this week. The person told the Associated Press on the condition of anonymity because of the ongoing negotiations are private. Oh, so there's like, but they told them they snitch. The new league minimum would be more than $220,000 with an average of more than $460,000. Those numbers will start in the first year of the deal for more than 180 players and increase over the length of the CBA. People familiar with the WNBA's latest proposal described the plan to the AP as a highly lucrative package, providing substantial increases over prior years and designed to bring negotiations to a quick conclusion. The current negotiation was set to expire on October 31st when the WNBA and the Players Union agreed to continue negotiations to November 30th, allowing more time to negotiate a deal that will be revolutionary for the players in terms of salary. The players exercised the right to opt out of their current CBA last year in the hopes of getting, among other things, increased revenue sharing, higher salaries, improved benefits, and softer salary cap. When the CBA expired in 2019, both sides agreed to a 60-day extension, with the CBA eventually ratified in January 2020. WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert was hopeful before the 2025 All-Star Game that everyone would be talking about how great the next CBA would be at the 2026 All-Star Game. "Quote unquote, I'm still really optimistic that we'll get something done that will be transformational," Engelbert said in July. So there you have it. It's looking like it's a big deal. It sounds like it's a big deal. You know, we see the numbers of the salaries and things of that sort. However, like I say in the ticker, there are no details exactly on the ticker wherever you're watching. There are no details on the exact revenue sharing detail. You know what I'm saying? Details, and that's the main thing that they wanted. So it's like, okay, it's cool. You're going to allow the salary caps to give at least one or more players $1 million a year in their salary. That's great. Congratulations. At the same time, what we want is revenue sharing. You know, it's like the music business, right? This is amazing that I'm getting this large event, but I want to own more of my music. So less middlemen and third parties are taking the money from masters or residual, whatever the case might be, right? And that's the exact same thing here. It's like, that's great, but as the value of the league increases, I feel like we should continue to get more money as well. Revenue sharing, that's just what it is. We should have a fair share of the revenue. If the NBA gets 49% to 51% of the revenue sharing, and we only get what do they get, like 3 or 9% of revenue sharing? I know Alexa, she talks about it in her story. Let me go back, see if I can find Alexa's story. If Alexa is saying that the WNBA gets like how much percent of it? Where is it? The first league. Where are we at? Okay, I'm looking. The WNBA's latest convey. There is somebody who had it. Hold on. WNBA revenue sharing. We'll just look it up. It is current. Yeah, it's 9%. So it's 9% compared to the NBA's revenue sharing for the players, which is 50%. So they're just looking for a more appropriate kind of gap in between that of 9% to 50%. And so it's great that you're offering us more money and higher salaries and things of that sort. That's one of the things we asked for. However, revenue sharing is even more important because as the value of the league continues to skyrocket, thanks to Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, we want to kind of reap those benefits too. I mean, especially if our males are getting 50%, can we at least get 30? And that's exactly like kind of, even just you can apply that to your everyday life. You look in your industry of what you do for work and you see somebody who does the exact same thing that you do on a higher scale for a bigger company, a bigger name company, a larger corporation, and they might be getting paid 10 more times than you. You break that down and you're like, dang, this person gets paid 10 more times than I do to do something that I do. I can't get at least half of that. I can't even at least get 40% more, like more than what I'm getting, 40% working towards them instead of them getting 10 times more than me. Like I can't get like halfway to them or something like that. And I think that's a great way to look at it because at the end of the day, like who says something is more, I mean, I don't know. That's how I look at it, bro. And I think that's how everybody should look at what they do for a living beyond the WNBA to break it down more plainly, because I know a lot of people don't. That's a whole nother conversation. A lot of people don't really view women as like people. A whole nother thing. All right. Academics court case. Academic speaks out is on court hearing drama. On court hearing drama. While in Florida, DJ Academics revealed that he planned to attend the Megan Thee Stallion versus Malago court hearing today to hear Megan testify, but changed his mind last minute. According to Academics, when Aiden Ross went in for his deposition, Roc Nation lawyers allegedly pulled a surprise move, serving him a subpoena on the spot for taking his phone to go through it. Oh, Academics said that situation alone was enough for him to skip today's hearing, calling the legal tactics quote unquote foul. He also claimed that he was supposed to testify at some point, but now says that they'll have to officially serve him if he wants to take the stand. Oh, wow.
I was on cabbage. I'm getting the fuck out of Florida. What the fuck is this? Huh? Yeah, I was scheduled to. I was gonna pop up at that Meg Thee Stallion trial. She's suing that blogger. I gotta get my hair done. Holy, who do hair? Actually, I got a great hair lady. Anyway, I'm in Florida, so Meg suing that blogger. I was gonna pop up in court. Feel me? I just want to make sure everything good. I mean, I ain't see Meg walk since the whole thing happened. I just want to make sure she's straight. I was gonna pop up to the trial. She testified today too. But after what I seen they did Aiden, nigga, I said, I'm good. Yo, Aiden went in for a deposition. They served that nigga with an extra subpoena, took his phone, went through his messages. Yo, Roc Nation on bad timing, man. So I was gonna go in the court to watch Meg testify and do the fake tears and lie, habitual.
I'm trying to read what his hoodie says.
But I said, I'm good. I'm not trying to be nowhere with Roc Nation and them Secret Service people with an extra subpoena. Said, boy, I'm getting out of Florida. But shout out to Meg though. She testifying today. She apparently gonna claim that what's worse than the gunshot was people clowning her afterwards, calling her a horse, making jokes about her having a hoof, like really like trivializing the fact that a black woman really got hurt. So she's suing. So if you clown Meg, you getting sued. Word. So she testifying today. I just wanted to go see the tears, and I wanted to see if she was like how she was walking.
Act is really bold for doing this in the
off the stand.
Like he's mocking the whole situation. That's literally what you're kind of in this whole thing for. But hey, if you're that confident in your legal team and your ability to win, if you want to go in with that arrogance, Tory Lanez, I felt like had a similar type of arrogance, and you see how that ended for him. I don't know if arrogance is the way to go about it, or sarcasm is the way to go about this. Just my 2 cents, though.
That shit, but Roc Nation got that courtroom surrounded, man. I'm not going up in there, man. Let me get the fuck out of Florida. I'm gonna be back. You don't mind me? No, I love him, but I don't want no parts of that court. Okay. Yeah. They claim they want me to testify. Gotta compare.
All right, so there it is. Excuse me. Oh, we move. Excuse me for yawning in y'all's ear. All right, Patrick Beverly, man. So, Patrick Beverly's sister just turned 15. He said, "So yeah, but please keep my fam in the prayers." And then his original statement was Patrick Beverly has no criminal record. He cares deeply about his little sister, a young lady, a minor. Given that when he unexpectedly found her home with the 18-year-old man in the middle of the night, he was understandably concerned, and as a brother would be about his sister. However, we don't believe what followed happened the way that it's been described, and we look forward to the opportunity to address that in court. Apparently, he choked her. I don't know if I can even say that on YouTube. Apparently, he her, you know what I mean? Apparently, I have no idea how to say that on YouTube. But apparently, you know, it was things of graphic nature where she couldn't really breathe. Someone said, having read the TMZ article, Pat Bev's mother set the little girl up and she needs to be arrested as well for her involvement. So now here it is. The official thing from Lauren Collins. Shout out to Lauren Collins, by the way. Breaking: former NBA star Patrick Beverly arrested on November 14th on of a family member and impeding breath, has been charged with the third-degree felony but remains unindicted. The probable cause of the warrant was posted today, detailing the allegations from that night. According to the probable cause affidavit, Beverly's 15-year-old sister had snuck out to meet her boyfriend when her boyfriend's 18 and she's 15. Okay, when she returned, their mother called Beverly to the house where he allegedly grabbed the girl by the neck by both hands, lifted her off the ground, squeezed for 20 to 30 seconds until she couldn't breathe, carried her while still choking her, slammed her against the walls, laid her on the couch, stood over her, and punched her once in the left eye. Oh, he's done. You're raps. It's raps, buddy, and told her he would, quote unquote, be the family member that unalives her. Oh, you're done, buddy. For a 15 and an 18-year-old, he said an 18-year-old man, he was with my minor sister. He was 18, she was 15. Now, Janarlo Wilson, you know what I'm saying? Man, that was a time in Georgia. If you know, you know, like, and I had family involved in the case. Boy, that was a time. If you know, you know, Georgia. Look it up, Janarlo Wilson case. It was, I believe Janarlo Wilson just turned 18 or he was 18 and he was dealing with someone like, he was like a senior. He was dealing with like a freshman, like girl and stuff like that at his school. She was 15 and he got statutory, bro. He got like convicted of statutory and it was a big deal. And yeah, it was, and yeah. And like, yeah, I had family involved and it was a really ugly time in Georgia. But, you know, this is kind of like, sounds like the same thing. It won't no grooming or taking advantage of. It sounds like two high school students, to be honest, for all we know. Now, should seniors really be messing with freshmen in high school? No. However, it's not, I don't think it's exactly, might be a controversial take, but I don't just think it's exactly like PDF behavior. Me personally, I don't think that. I think it's a bit weird. I think you shouldn't do it. I don't think you should go anywhere lower than 2 grades while you're in school. So it should be, if you're a junior, it should be nothing younger than, well, a freshman. That sounds crazy. A middle schooler as a junior sounds crazy. But if you're a senior, it should be no one younger than a sophomore. If you're a junior, it should be no one younger than a freshman. If you're a sophomore, it should be no one younger than an 8th grader. That sounds crazy. An 8th grader sounds crazy. Really, if you're in 10th grade, it should be no one younger than a 9th grader. We'll say that. For the sake of the conversation. Everybody should be in high school. And if you're in 9th grade, it should be no one younger than an 8th grader, to be honest. You know, so the older you get, the kind of like, I feel like the gap is kind of a little more acceptable. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going all the way around here. Bottom line, I don't think it caused for all of this. Like, this was uncalled for. It was unnecessary. And then on top of that, it's like, even if you view it as like wrong and he's a man with PDF behavior of, you know what I'm saying, against your sister, you choking out your sister. She's the victim here, right? She's the one being groomed. She's the one being taken advantage of by an older person, right? So if that is the case, why are you getting on her? You need to get on him. You big, you bad, you played in the NBA, you 38, you say you I'm a bad man. I'm a do that to the 18-year-old. He in the house. She snuck him in, right? Or you could go to his house. If the mama got the information to call you over to the house to put some fear into the little girl, then the mama got the information of where the little boy lives, man. And he's not no little boy, he's 18. Of where the young man lives. The young man lives. So yeah, that's what I think. Let me read the rest of this stuff. When she returned, their mother called Beverly to the house where he did that. He be the one that deputies observed visible neck marks and burst blood vessels. Oh, and in the whites of her eyes, consistent with strangulation. Beverly is innocent until proven guilty, and this is a developing case. LA Mag. Jeez Louise. Here we go. Here's the thing. Upon arrival, I made contact with the victim identified as Pat Bev's sister, who stated her brother identified as Patrick Beverly intentionally and knowingly and impeded breath. Stated that she left her residence without permission during the night hours. Stated that she left the residence in the back door without her mother identified as Lisa Beverly knowing. Stated that she left to a nearby neighborhood to see her boyfriend identified as Aiden Heidenbrand. Stated that when she returned to the residence, Lisa Beverly was awake. Stated that Lisa Beverly told her to come into her room. Stated that Lisa Beverly told her to call the person that she had to go left to see and called them to come pick her up. Stated that she called Aiden Heiderbrand to come to the residence. Stated that Lisa Beverly left the room in front of the residence and invited Aiden Heiderman to come inside of the residence. Stated that Aiden Heiderman and herself went inside of Lisa Beverly's room. Stated that Lisa Beverly told Patrick Beverly to come to the residence in the bedroom. Stated that Patrick Beverly made location and began to tell her a statement to the extent of what is wrong with her. In reference to her leaving the residence without permission, stated that Patrick Beverly grabbed her by neck with both hands and picked her up off the ground, having her feet come off the floor. Stated that Patrick Beverly squeezed her neck, causing her to feel pain. Felt that she was losing oxygen, not able to breathe. Stated that Patrick Beverly squeezing her neck and lack of oxygen lasted for approximately 20 to 30 seconds. Stated that Patrick Beverly took her out of Lisa Beverly's bedroom while still holding her neck. Stated that Patrick Beverly held the door open, took her to an open room area of the residence located outside of Lisa Beverly's room. Stated that Patrick Beverly began to slam her body against the walls of the residence, and she was still holding her by the neck. Stated that she attempted to loosen Patrick Beverly's grip of the neck by grabbing Beverly's wrist. Stated that Patrick Beverly laid her down on the sofa, stood on top of her, then punched her approximately one time in her left thigh with a closed fist. Stated that Lisa Beverly was inside her bedroom during the stated that Patrick Beverly made a statement to her during the to the extent that he would be the family relative to unalive her. Stated that Lisa Beverly told Aiden Heidenberg to leave the residence and he left. Stated that Patrick Beverly followed Aiden. Stated that she was pacing the open room of the residence and she was told to sit down. Stated that Patrick Beverly returned to the residence and told Lisa Beverly and herself that Aiden had called law enforcement. Oh, he called 911. I was able to locate markings on her neck. I observed to have, ironically, the 18-year-old, the only one with some sense in this situation. That's crazy. I placed Patrick Beverly in custody and transported him to the Fort Bend County Jail to prevent any further family violence. Patrick Beverly was booked into Fort Bend Jail for a family house member impede and breath circulation. Trey Young is very, very mature to not say anything. Because the way that true haters work, you would say something. However, Trey's in the middle of the season. The Hawks were in the middle of a 4-game win streak that ended due to the Detroit Pistons who have even a longer win streak. I think the Pistons win streak is now like 9 games. Let me see. Pistons. How many games in a row they don't win? Let me see. Eastern Conference standings. Pistons don't won 11 games in a row. You know what I'm saying? So Pistons have now won 11 games in a row, and then the Hawks 4-game win streak. And with that being said, it's like he's locked in. But I'll take a second to like make a, because you did all this talking on Trae Young. Y'all not in the same weight class, nearly not the same players. You try to downplay his whole career, say people don't want to play with him. He'll never win. He already went to the Eastern Conference Finals before you ever did. And you still try to downplay on him. You still try to talk down on him and, do your little back and forth. And the team is winning again and stuff like that without him. And they're going to be winning more with him. Like a game like tonight and another game, 2 games in particular, the Hawks would have won that they lost if Trae Young was playing. It's just, it's a lot, bro. Trae is very mature for not saying anything. And because you look crazy, bro. You look crazy. This is a bad look for Pat Bev, bro. I ain't going to lie to you. And it is what it is. That being said, I have to keep this thing moving because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Okay. Here we go. Bryan-Michael Cox. You talk about Friends. What? Friends, flipping on Friends. Bryan-Michael Cox. Shouts out to Bryan-Michael Cox. One of the best in the A. Shouts out to Usher, of course, the Beyonce of Atlanta. Atlanta legend for sure. Usher has sued Bryan-Michael Cox over unpaid loan for a restaurant that never opened. Oh my goodness, Trey Austin. Here we go. Usher has filed a lawsuit against one of his longtime music producers and a few others over a loan for a restaurant in Atlanta that never opened. In the lawsuit filed on November 14th, Usher claims that the producer Bryan-Michael Cox, who produced Usher's hits, including You Got It Bad and Burn, approached him in 2024 to invest in the upcoming restaurant and lounge called Homage ATL. Entertainment lawyer, I'll say honorary and entertainment industry officials Keith Thomas and Charles Hughes are also named in the suit. Usher claimed that in the filing, he didn't want to invest in a restaurant, but agreed to loan the group $1.7 million that he wired over in January. When the property for the location had been purchased months later, Usher agreed to ask the group to repay the loan. He said he received $1 million in compensation in August, but has yet to receive the remaining $700,000. Usher claims that Honore told him that returning the money was not that easy because the money had been used for other purposes. The singer said he hasn't received an explanation on what it's been used for. Usher is seeking $4.9 million in damages, which is $700,000 for each of the lawsuit's claims. Oh my gosh. In a recent conversation with TMZ in which Usher suggests he create his own clothing line, the singer revealed that he'd love to see Metallica perform at the Super Bowl. All right, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. Just pay your stuff, bro. If you owe somebody some money or you do something, make sure you handle it before them folks take it to court. Because when they take it to court, they ask for something outrageous. And they might not get what they asked for, but they're going to get something in between. And that's going to be more than what you originally owed. So just pay what you want to owe. If this is true, according to the lawsuit, everybody is innocent until proven guilty and things of that sort. But dang, that's crazy, bro. So he gave him 1.7 mil. They gave him back 1 mil months later after the fact. And so you getting sued over $700,000, but $5 million? Bro. You could have just did the $700,000, bro. Nicki misinformation. So Nicki, she was the first rapper to speak at the United Nations, I believe, or first female rapper. And so they said that apparently what she was saying was just not true. A lot of stuff she was saying just wasn't true. Faith is under attack. Nicki Minaj spreads misleading information at the United Nations. Nicki's claims of extremism against Nigerian Christians like Trump's aren't backed by any data. By Andre G. First, shouts out to Andre G, man. Shouts out to Andre G for sure, bro. So I need to log in. Okay, hold on. I'm going to log in real quick to my Rolling Stone account. No, don't stay logged in. Do I know my password here? Let me see. That is not my password. Is this my password? That is not my password. Is this my password? That is not my password. Do I have an account? I have to have a Rolling Stone account. We might have to do this, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. I gotta pull this up. All right, hold on. Excuse me. All right, hold on. See, option 2. We are getting to it. Hold on. Now pull this up. This is it. Is this gonna let us see? All right, cool. We got it. All right, we got it. Nicki Minaj spoke at the United Nations headquarters today, calling out what she perceives as "quote unquote" extremism against Christians in Nigeria. "Quote unquote." I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue, for his leadership on the global stage, and calling out the urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria. She said, also asserting in her 4-minute speech that today is under attack in way too many places in Nigeria. Christians are being targeted from their homes and unalive. Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart, and the entire communities live in fear constantly simply because of how they pray. Before Minaj's speech, UN Ambassador Mike Waltz echoed the notion of the persecution against Christians before thanking Nicki for taking the UN podium to "quote unquote" demand action for Christians. Minaj's speech prefaced a panel discussion entitled "quote unquote" combating religious violence and the unaliving of Christians in Nigeria. Time reporter Eric Cortezella previously broke the news of the speech, revealing that President Donald Trump's advisor, Alex Brucewicz facilitated Minaj's appearance. The speech comes weeks after she made an X post lauding a Trump Truth Social post that claimed that Christianity was under a "quote unquote" existential threat in Nigeria. Elsewhere in November, she shared that the quote a pro-MAGA clip posted by the White House's X account, which was soundtracked by her "Bees in the Trap" hit, as well as a xenophobic, transphobic video highlighting Trump's accomplishments since the beginning of his second term, which resulted in losing over 100,000 followers. I would like to thank the President of the United States for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage and calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria. Trump has asserted that Christians have been "quote unquote" persecuted and unalived by "quote unquote" radical Islamists and has threatened to invade Nigeria as a blazing completely to wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrific atrocities. Oh my goodness. On 9/11, Texas Senator Ted Cruz introduced a bill, "quote unquote," against the persecution of Nigerian Christians, but the nonpartisan U.S.-based organization Armed Conflict Location and Event Data Project and Council on Foreign Relations have repeatedly stated that the notion of Christians being disproportionately attacked is a dangerous reduction of the nature of violence in Nigeria that isn't backed by data. Nigerian citizens support the sentiment. And Al Jazeera op-ed In an Al Jazeera op-ed, senior special assistant to the president of Nigeria, Gemba Kakadena, stated, "quote unquote," every region of Nigeria has both Christians and Muslims living side by side, and the conflicts typically unfold along the community or regional lines rather than the strictly religious ones. Balama Bukarati, a Nigerian conflict researcher and a human rights lawyer, told ABC News that the violence is, "quote unquote," indiscriminate in a report that Emmons stated, "quote unquote," the kind of pain that we've gone through in the past few years, this issue affects both faiths. Nigeria's population of 220 million people is mostly split between Christians and Muslims. Still, Minaj, like Trump and conservative comrades, is projecting a misconception that Christians in particular are still being assailed in Nigeria, "quote unquote." This is about standing up in the face of injustice, she said during her speech. It's about what I've stood up for my entire career, and I will continue to stand for what's best for that in the rest of my life. I will care if anyone anywhere is being persecuted for their beliefs. So dang. Well, shouts out to Andre G for calling it out and making sure the right information is out there and things of that sort. So here it is from a Nigerian themselves. She's an outsider that's never been here, has no relatives or ties, so it's not affecting her yet. She's speaking up for us. But when you try to get our celebs to speak up, you start hearing clowns say it quote unquote doesn't affect them. The reality isn't theirs. Build up to last elections when people are urging celebrities to speak up. Can't forget what some of you fools were saying. I get to the point you're trying to make, but she stated that she actually does have ties, her pastor and her fans. Multiple Nigerian barbs have tried to get her attention about this. I'm happy she's helping shine light on it, especially the ones. So is it happening or is it not happening? Isn't Irish Star said that we're not in the same room? Nigerians don't boycott celebrities, stop streaming their music. Nigerians don't know the amount of power our celebs have here and how they aren't utilizing it. She has been speaking up for us since the end of SARS. I respect her for that. Can you say you speak for ourselves? Forget about those spineless Nigerians. So is it happening or not? Because they're saying it's happening. Other people are saying it's happening to everybody. So is it like a all lives matter thing? You know what I'm saying? Where it's like it's happening to everybody, but it's happening more to Christians. I don't know. This I guess we'll never know, huh? I guess we'll never know. Stop being used to spread fake political propaganda talking about first female rapper at the UN just brainless. Yikes. People were attacked in their church yesterday and you're calling it false. What's false about that? And Sister Soldier addressed the UN. Y'all are out your mind to think she doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't care. She only cares about the personal benefits of this. How come they have no Nigerian artists speak on this? Because we all know why. This is an invasion. Same way they did to Afghanistan. The use of African American artists to disseminate imperial propaganda is hardly a recent development. It has a long documented history. The outstanding documentary soundtrack to Cope Diot explores much of this hidden legacy in detail. I think this is the point that's being missed is Trump's newfound concern for Nigeria. This has been documented for years and had no concern in his first term. There's an agenda and it's Nigeria's resources. People are saying that he doesn't really care. Barb's did not stay in school. She's not being used to speaking on any sort of propaganda. I am Nigerian and live in Nigeria, and everything she said about Christians being unalived is the truth. So they're saying it is true. So they're saying it's true. Other people are saying everybody's passing. In y'all minds, if y'all don't experience firsthand, it's not real. Y'all are weird for turning an eye to the people who are speaking up for him in Nigeria. I am Nigeria, and I assure you there's no propaganda. She's speaking facts next. Political propaganda, they are unaliving Christians in my country, and you sit down here on the internet and spread propaganda. So here it is for terrorists and stuff like that in the church. What do you mean false? Everything she said about Christians being persecuted in Nigeria is true. Y'all just sound dumb. There's no propaganda here. Christians are facing unaliving. Man, that's crazy. Are you living in Nigeria? Nope. Then shut up. So what's the okay? I want to know like what is going on here for real. It's true. So is it happening or not? The Pope, he says it's happening to both Christians and Muslims. Both. So if you speak up, if both are being, you know what I'm saying, attacked, and you speak up on behalf of one of the groups that are being attacked, that's not fake, right? That's true. But I guess it was like just tell the full story. I think Nigeria in certain areas, there is certain danger for Christians, but for all people, Christians and Muslims have been unalived, he said, addressing the question from about the safety of Nigerian Christians. There is a question of terrorism. There's a question of that has a lot to do with economics, if you will, the control of the lands that they have. The Pope continue. Unfortunately, many Christians have passed away. And I think that is very, very important to seek a way of government with all the people to promote authentic religious freedom. Leo answered questions from journalists as he left. Hold on. From Rome, things of that sort. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it's something that we'll continue to look at it and discuss and things of that sort. It seems interesting though. Seems interesting. Prayers up to everybody in Nigeria who might be in trouble and things of that sort, or might be in the way of trouble. People should not have to worry about the places where they go to worship. That is sad. Like Childish Gambino said, "This is America," with the great bridge of the in the music video, and then the "This is America," man. Come on, man. And the craziest thing about it, hold on. I'm gonna go back here just so I know where I'm at. The craziest thing about it is people are like, "Bruh, people only care about This America because of video." Who made the video? Hero and Gambino. So why can't he get? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Craziness. Like, example, would you call Hype Williams a hip hop legend? Yes. Would you call Sway Calloway, Sway in the Morning, a hip hop legend? Angie Martin? Yes. DJ, whatever DJ, right? Yes. So how is, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Kim Kardashian.
Oh my God, I'm just so tired. But it's like every time I feel like I'm a step ahead, something happens to try to stop me from doing this. And I just want to a part of me just wants to stop. I just feel like my
Kim, he can't quit.
brain's gonna explode. Like my brain's gonna explode. And I still have so much more to go. Oh my God, I'm just so.
Kim, if you really want to do this, continue your father's legacy and everything like that. Like, it's not easy to be a lawyer, bro. It's not easy to be a lawyer. Shouts out to Kim for being transparent and recording and posting this. It's not exactly something unseen or new with Kim. Like, she goes viral for crying on the show a lot. She's an emotional person and stuff. But yeah, the main thing I'll say is like, just bro, like, I feel it, bro. Like, I got to a breaking point and stuff like that this week. Like, I was like exhausted before I even went live tonight. I was just like, oh my gosh. Because it's been a long week and it's only Wednesday? It's been a long week these first 2 days of the week. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I understand. Life is difficult for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And Kim could be living life on cruise mode. She could be living life on cruise mode. But instead, you know, in addition to being a mother, she's pursuing a law degree and things of that sort. She's trying to become a certified lawyer. So, I mean, with that, Kim, you just got to keep going, bro. Like, this what you signed up for. This what you want to do. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? You could cry, you could take a nap, but you cannot stop and you cannot go to sleep. So there it is. All right, where we at? The Michael verse. Bruh, come on, bruh. Shouts out to Flex Alexander, bro. But this is crazy, bro. Into the Jackson verse, the Jackson meeting. It's all fun and games. So the OG pops out. It's just crazy, bro. This is a fun aspect that Rico to be this close to the camera. Naturally, you feel the grown man by the way commented at the same time. Where is that? There's a grown man by the way, girl. Bro, these folks, bro. This man, Fabio, he really capitalized on this. Bro, hey, man. I ain't gonna lie. Fabio had him a little viral moment, bro, after that trailer. He ain't stopped ever since. And I know he had a following. He had his own pocket of people on the internet. But after you go viral to the mainstream saw you for the first time, bro. And this is hilarious, bro. So many people want to be Michael Jackson, bro. That's how you know he the GOAT. How you want to be Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson ain't been here for 20 years, bro. It's almost been 20 years since Michael Jackson been gone, bro. 16 years, bro. You still want to be Michael Jackson. That's crazy. That's impact. That's influence. Shout out Michael Jackson, man. He said this is crazy. Man, what? Shouts out to Venice, man. I hope you having a good morning, good day, everything like that, bro. I'm about to move to the next scene. But this is insane, bro. you said he's your GOAT. MJ is the GOAT. He the GOAT for sure. However, cosplaying as him every single day of your life 16 years later is insane. It's time to be your, you know what I'm saying? Be yourself, bro. Like, it's cool to be an impersonator. I feel like it's cool to pull out a character every now and again. To play somebody. You said, oh, I laugh like a goat, low key. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to cosplay someone, especially someone you're inspired by. To be that person all the time is insane. And now you're like fueled by like monetary gain, TikTok and all that, TikTok little galaxies and donations. That's kind of it's dangerous behavior. It's dangerous to reward stuff like that and make it monetary and everything. But you know, we're too far gone at this point. Anything but your backpack day to school. Oh no, that music. We ain't doing that. All right, here we go. I'm watching on mute. Boy got the fisher's net. Yeah. Oh, a refrigerator is crazy. My boy had a wheel. Oh, a boat. A boat is fine. He went with the little kitchen set. Oh, that's real? I thought that was AI when I see. Nah, that's real. That man, he just wanted an excuse to bring his horse to school. They had a boat. Oh, you know this in the country. I just noticed in the country a shoebox. Donatello, a grill. A grill is funny. Nah, that's too much. It's funny, but see, things like this is funny when you like when the people first see you, but then you got to carry on a bit the whole day. And do you really want to carry around like a dresser drawer or a dishwasher the entire day at school? I wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, it's a horse. You say you cosplay LeBron, huh? you cosplay King James. Becoming like him for the longest time is crazy. Yeah, imagine being LeBron 24/7. That'd be insane. Yeah, I don't know how they got that. Like, it's funny, and then you realize, dang, I had to do this for the rest of the day, and then it's not as funny. It's just annoying after that. Complex. They ranked the funniest 25 people. He said, I'm a crazy fan. That's my GOAT. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Brian, friend of the channel, and welcome back to the season number 23 for LeBron James. Bah. The funniest people on the internet ranked. Oh, wait. Hold on. I did that. That was crazy. Because LeBron's not my GOAT. Jordan's my GOAT. Well, LeBron is a legend, though. He is a legend. He's top 10 all time, top 7 all time. You know, depending on who you talk to, he might be top 5 all time. You know, shout out to LeBron James for sure. Just Michael Jordan's my GOAT. Funniest people on the internet ranked in 2025 by Complex. From TikTok comedians to Twitch streamers to YouTube legends, these are the overall content creators making the internet laugh hardest right now. Ranked by viral power, consistency, and overall body of work. So here we go. I saw Zach Fox in the cover and I was like, this should be interesting. Here we go. Vanilla Mace. Okay. Shout out to Vanilla Mace. I never heard of her. I had to check her out. She's made a home for herself on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, where she has 4.6 million followers. Okay. Include a Christmas tree and a viral Roblox moment. Okay. Shouts out to her. Nina Ivy. I haven't heard of Nina Ivy. Shout out to her. I'll check her out. Is she Nicki Minaj, Britney Spears, Kim Kardashian, or Nina Ivy? Okay, shouts out to her. Caleb City. Oh, Caleb is funny, bro. How is he not? He is OG. Caleb Presley. He's funny. Caleb is funny. So he went down. Mona is funny. She has her moments for sure. Taryn Delaney Smith. Don't know who that is. She looks nice though. And if she's funny, shout out to her for sure. She does skits and stuff. Funny Marco. Funny Marco kind of low, 19. Okay. He was number 6 last year. He fell to 19. Dang. 18, Jeff T. I ain't gonna lie. Shouts out to Jeff T. It need to be B-Hen, bro. B-Hen need to be the one on the list. I'm not gonna lie to you. B-Hen need to be the one on the list. He's a new entry. It need to be B-Hen. 17, Bowmanizer. I don't know who that is. I think I've seen his face before. I'm not sure. 16, Casanat. Kai be making you laugh sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. He was 14 last year. Of course, Casanat is on the list. In fact, this list wouldn't exist with the current form of comedy without Casanat. Shout out Kai. 15, Cameron. Cameron is funny, bro. Cam and Mace. I feel like Mace need to be on here, bro. Mace definitely needs to be. Mace is the funniest on the show, bro. Shout out to Cam, though. Kev on Stage, 14. Kev on Stage need to be higher. Kev on Stage need to be in the top 10. Kev on Stage is one of them ones, bro. Shouts out to Kev on Stage. All right, where we at? 13, Vince Staples. Vince Staples, 13. I'm liking the area. Vince Staples definitely one of the funniest people on the internet. I'm liking the area of 15, top 15 for sure. 12, Ben the Don. Ben is funny. He has some moments that aren't funny, but I feel like if you're a comedian making constant jokes, like his Twitch streams are like 4 hours of constant jokes, every joke ain't gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality of it. But he is funny though. He is extremely funny. It be hitting sometimes. Paul, that was crazy. 11, Zach Fox. See, this is different because it's like Zach Fox is an actual comedian. So it's like, but so is Caleb Presley and Theo Von. Shout out Zach Fox. I think he's really funny. Theo Von, speaking of Theo Von, is 10. Okay. All right, so 11 and 10. Lou Young, number 9. Lou Young is funny, bro. Lou Young is funny. I ain't gonna lie. 85 South, number 8. This might be kind of low for them. I ain't gonna lie. Them jokers is hilarious, bro. They legends too. All right. They could be top 5 for real. Number 7, Desi Banks. Shout out Desi. Georgia State legend, everything like that. Georgia boy. He from Atlanta, everything like that. You know, I got the most ties and everything to Desi. I met him once and I told him all that. He was like, okay, what's up? That what's up. Shouts out to Desi. I do think, however, I'll probably put 85 South above him. I'll probably put Zach Fox above him. I'll probably put Theo Von above him. Just being fair and honest. 6, Tony. Tony is funny. He deserves to be in the top 10. Kev on Stage deserves to be in the top 10. Tony deserves to be in the top 10. All right. Who's next? Quinlan. All right. So Quinn, she went mostly from like comedy to like modeling. She went more to like just being a baddie because people was like, oh, you kind of cute. And she like leaned all the way into that, all the way to the Victoria's Secret runway and stuff like that. Salute to Quinlan for sure. She says funny things and she has funny moments. I don't know if she's necessarily like how she used to be with the skits and stuff like that, how she used to always make me laugh and everything. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he said, yeah, Kev underrated should be at least 7. I agree with that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't top 5 kind of tough, but she has been viral with the cooking series. I ain't gonna lie. Lou Ratchet number 4. Now, Lou Ratchet is interesting because Lou Ratchet, I used to watch him like all the time, and he's hilarious. However, recently, Lou don't drop skits. You know what I'm saying? Like he tried to leave skits like a couple times, so he's just been inconsistent with his skits and stuff like that and dropping. So when I see that, I'm like, how did he get in the top 5? You know what I'm saying? Just like initially, like honestly and stuff like that. So I don't know how he got in the top 5. I ain't gonna lie. Off top, Quinlan Blackwell and Lou Ratchet in the top 5 is kind of crazy. And that's respectfully. Both of them have made me laugh in the past, but I don't know for 2025. Number 3, Trey Rags. 100%. Agreed. W decision. Drewski number 1. If Drewski not number 1, who number 1? Number 2, RDC. I like it. I like it. I like it. Mark Phillips and RDC world. The best part about Mark Phillips is that he never forgets RDC. So shouts out to RDC. He brings him everywhere he goes. And number 1 is Drewski. So there it is. Without a doubt, for sure. On the internet. So yeah. I'm gonna go. Like I said, I like the top 3. Number 4, I'll probably go. Ooh, yeah, I'll probably go. You go 85 South number 4. I go Kev on Stage number 5. I go Zach Fox number 6. I go Theo Von number 7. I'll go number 8. I guess you could go Lou Young. Number 9, I would go Ben the Don. And maybe number 10, I'll go Desi Banks. Maybe they put Desi Banks up there because he made a diss song on the list. Because last year he was like 16th and he was like, Complex saying I ain't the funniest. And like, that was probably the funniest thing he did since then. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was the funniest thing he did. What was the diss song about Complex list? I remember that now. That did make me laugh for sure. You said Lou should go 7. But Lou, I feel like Lou just he doesn't upload like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't do skits no more. Like, Where Your Mom At? That was like, what, 2020? And then, what else? That's your mans. They got your mans on assault charge. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like 2020 as well. That's 5 years ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he doesn't do like, because he be trying to quit skits to like stream video games and everything like that. He trying to do that. But like, he keeps going back to skits because skits is what's paying the bills. All right. Next up, we're going to go to some streamer clips and end the stream. It'll probably be the next 30 minutes or so. All right.
How am I too cocky, bro? How? What you mean, bro?
Oh, Cash said DDG too cocky. That's funny.
Niggas try me all goddamn day, and I defend myself, and they get mad. It's like I'm Thanos.
Nah, DDG, bro. I ain't gonna lie. DDG is like the character DDG. Pretty cocky individual. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's all money. Yeah, like, that is crazy, bro.
Huh? I'm just supposed to take all the fucking hits from all. Everybody's just supposed to be punching on me, trying to.
But why do you get that, DDG? Accountability, bro. Be playing like victim, like he ain't the one, you know what I'm saying, perpetuating the stuff. Like they say, that might be narcissistic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the man. So I ain't gonna call him a narcissist because I don't know him. But from what we see of the character of DDG, a lot of it can, you know what I mean? I'm the victim and you be the main one, you know what I'm saying?
Knock me down, beat me down. The moment I do, I'm the bad guy, right? When I'm getting jumped by 1,000 niggas, that's who I am, y'all. I figured out who I am. I'm Thanos.
Right, see, but that's a perfect example, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Thanos of the internet. I figured it out. Everybody, that's what Thanos. Let me watch this fucking shit, bro. Let me see, because I can relate to this nigga. Right, I watched Avengers a long time ago. Let me see.
All right, let me see.
How am I too cocky, bro?
Look, he's smiling because he know why people will say he's too cocky, bro. It is what it is. All right, next. All right. Oh wait, hold on. We lost audio. Dang, I don't know when I lost audio. I hope I ain't losing in the middle of the thing. All right, we back.
I know what it feel like to like. It's okay. Oh no! Don't cry. Oh, I know what it feel like to like put so much money, time, and effort into some shit, and y'all know what I'm talking about. and niggas just hate on this shit.
Are
I'm
you
gonna be you
my
real
ball?
quick, QT. I know you can't say this. I put this award show on for you niggas, okay?
Oh my god.
And you niggas gonna hate on me when I'm just putting my money to this shit for y'all. The fuck? The fuck you had? It's my shit, bitch. My shit. How the fuck y'all gonna hate on me for me nominating a nigga in my shit? How you gonna get mad at me for creating something and somebody from my team put a fucking bad clip, waddle, and it's my shit? She better than me. She way better than me, boy. She better than me. Oh, y'all mad? Fuck it. Renominations. That's the shit I.
And the people that's mad is your mans. The Shay was the one that told her to shut the F up on stream and made her cry. And Brooklyn talking about, oh, the industry will never respect me. I'm blacklisted. I'm blackballed. Just delusion. I mean, shout out to Brooklyn Frost, but that's delusional. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm finna make an award show. Fuck it. Call it the nigga awards. Nigga, you say something mean to me. You won't. Say something mean to me if you want. Because every time somebody do something big, they do something lit, all niggas want to do. And it's like, damn, bro. I done put in all this hard work just for y'all to fucking hate on me? Come on, bro.
What's down?
Because the one I'm getting off the ship for isn't even my fucking job.
Oh my god. I hate seeing girls cry, bro. That's the easiest way to get me.
All right, bro.
Oh my god, they get me. I hate seeing girls cry. A lot of people look at shit like this that's like created, like even like with the Grammys and with the fucking Oscars and all of that shit, right? Niggas don't know it's one person that made it. Because with the Grammys, the Oscars, we don't know the niggas that made it. And 9 times out of 10, the niggas that made it ain't gonna never show their face. It's a little different when you make something and then you show your face, so people find out a person to fucking get mad at. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So I feel where she coming from, bro.
That's
She
a
getting
fact.
hate from all these communities just from fucking doing her job, and it's fan voted, so can't get mad, you know?
That's a fact. Man, D, I ain't gonna lie. He was cooking at the end there. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta give credit where credit is due.
Win best streamer duo. Real shit. Watch, bro.
Man, it's not for another year.
Yeah, but you starting now.
He said it's not for another.
You be thinking too late. You gotta start right now. Right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay. All right. We can win best streamer.
So there that is. What's next? Johnny votes.
Wendy, Gwendolyn Ortiz, and DDG. Who we picking? Obviously, if I would do 2 votes, I could do 2 votes, but there can only be 1 vote. And we got to break it down here. Okay, obviously y'all saying Wendy, but let's be realistic here. One streams more than the other, and just like on the other nominations, you know, I picked, who was it? I didn't pick Kai because he only streamed the subathon this year, realistically. So I gotta be real. It's not funny.
That is my way of asking it.
So he picked Wendy? He picked Wendy?
Adapt, Vanilla Maze.
Yeah. But it didn't show his vote. All right. Anyway, that I ain't gonna lie. That was a waste of time. Because I didn't see who won.
But I'm obviously putting KC3. I mean, like, bro, he hit 1 million subs. He did Stream University. Like,
Monetize.
I'm not like, what? He beat the Little record game by himself. 1 million. Like, yeah, think about 1 million subs by yourself. Like, literally by yourself. By yourself, gang. Come on, mud. That's really hard as fuck. And I don't like how niggas be trying to discredit that nigga. Oh, nigga, he was begging and shit like that. Nigga, what the fuck? Speed went around all year. Nah, that's Kai. You ain't talking about.
Yeah, have a rebuttal. Yeah, have a rebuttal, bro. Oh my goodness.
I would say.
Oh yeah. So here's Ray. Shouts out to Speedy Mormon. Ray was talking to Speedy, and he said like, yeah, I was a big Speed fan and stuff like that. And then someone said, they said, W Ray, you could tell how much he loves Speed, but for obvious reasons, he can't show too much love. Is he showing love in this clip? Like what? As in voting Speed for Streamer of the Year. That's crazy. Speed finding Ray in Japan. Bro, y'all creating random theories, I swear. Ray always shows love the same way, always. There's no agenda. Everyone is a huge fan of Speed, told Ray, Kai, and Reggie. They just scared to admit it since Kai made them. All right, next. Yeah, but the fans get pretty, you know what I mean? Malik Crash Out. This is Malik, aka Miles Morales, and things of that sort. He went off that he wasn't nominated for Vertical Live Streamer. He said, I haven't heard of any of these people. Nah, this is rigged. Last in Kneecraft, Zesty Bestie, and Mark's Better. He said, yeah, so I haven't heard of you, but I know Zesty Bestie. Everyone go vote for him. Seen a clip of him. He's pretty funny. I voted for him. He said, delete this mud. And they said, if this is how you treat your peers who are just as deserving as you, then you don't deserve it in the first place anyway. How gross and entitled. And so there it is. So, yeah, there is that. Make sure you have some class with stuff. 100%. Kai versus Speed.
Crawl and walk, so
This is Phantom's hating cousin. He just hate on everything AMP and Phantom.
Fucker Kai could run. You understand? Pay homage where homage is fucking due, bro. Even I know how to do that shit, nigga. And I'm supposed to be the ungrateful motherfucker, bro. Tighten the fuck up, dog. Y'all gotta give Speed his fucking flowers, bro. Stop putting Kai in that niggas in the conversations with Speed, bro. It's straight disrespect. It's straight disrespect when y'all motherfuckers do that shit, bro.
If Phantom was gonna have a new content house in Atlanta with his mans and stuff like that, with Walter and all them and stuff, I wonder if he gonna bring his hating cousin. Like, cause his hating cousin do be like, his hating cousin be grinding. I be seeing clips of him all the time, bro.
Speed had a.
So I wonder if he gonna bring his hating cousin with him. We'll see. I doubt it, but he does be grind. Like he does like stream on a consistent basis. And when he doesn't get in, I feel like that's gonna be a generational rant too. I called it first.
Yes, I'm probably gonna be moving to LA. I do plan on when I'm out there selling my soul to the Illuminati.
Oh, that's crazy. It's for real how people think though. That's crazy. That's a crazy way to joke about it. That's insane. So people are defending her. That's the first time I've seen a clip of KDB. They said streamer would.
Cinderella obviously hosts this shit. Katie's her best friend. How are you going to nominate Katie for Rising Star? And then also at the start here, right here. How is Katie up here? Katie is going head to head with Ninja, but for some reason is a Rising Star. Awards.
What is your point, Blood? What's your point, Blood? KDB is sad.
Man, you can't please everybody, guys.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you can't please everybody, man. You just can't. I try and get on, and I just try and make people happy and try and make people giggle, and then people are just so hateful on the internet, and
I like her. I ain't gonna lie. That's funny.
it's just terrible. And to that VTuber, I'm wishing you all the best, and I'm wishing you so much success. Truly, like I could never.
I'm a fan, bro. I'm a fan. I'm so. I ain't know nothing about this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for like, I ain't know nothing about this white girl. I like this white girl. She funny. I just seen 2 clips. I just seen like what 55 seconds of her. You can tell. Some people you can tell they just have it, bro. She just has it, bro.
Or imagine saying those things about somebody, or caring so much about somebody else's life and about what they
I'm
do,
rocking
and about
with her. I'll rock with her 100%. Yo, nah, she's good. She's good, bro.
Oh.
Her chat moves. Is it usually like that? Yeah, no. I'm rocking with her. I think she's good. That kid is good. Salute. All right. Next. Case on rant. Let's make sure the audio.
Why do you give a fuck? Why? Why? Y'all don't have your own lives to worry about?
No.
You guys care about the duo winning streamer of the fucking streamer? No, this shit is not real. This internet shit is not real. I need to retire. Oh my god. I need to hang it up. Oh my god, I need to hang it up. Oh my god.
Hey,
oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, yo.
You clearly care? Brother, I will text Cutie right now to take me off role-playing music. I don't give a fuck. I promise. It's a fucking frog. Let's really talk about it. You guys are too invested in other people's lives versus yourselves. And I'm not just talking to my chat. I'm not just talking to NMS. I am talking about everybody, bro. Now, but case on you watched Yakura. You cared about their lives over yours. Yo, bro, I'm a streamer. I was making content. You retards.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Like, come on, bro.
Uh-oh.
Think. Oh, he said retard. Oh my God. I promise you, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I truly do not care. Retard. Don't care. Don't give a fuck. But you're 30. Start a family.
Case on cracked. The rant was so good, and then he said that at the end, like, wow. I don't know, man, because he was also. I feel I ain't gonna lie. I feel like he was also like just lying, bro.
Yeah.
Like because like he posted literally, "Hey guys, the nominations are open. I worked really hard. If you could nominate me for best music streamer, that would mean a lot to me." He posted it. I seen the tweet. So when he said, "I don't care if I got nominated, I'll literally take him to take my nomination off. I don't care about this. This isn't real life. I was making content." I feel like you only really make content about stuff you kind of care about. I don't necessarily care all the way about everything I do, but when I really don't care, I say, "Oh, I don't really care about this." I move on to the next thing. These are all things that I'm relatively interested in, and I would see if I was typically just doom scrolling on my phone during the day. It's actually stuff I do see while I'm scrolling, and then I just pick it out and pick it up for the stream. So it's just like, I don't know, bro. I feel like he lying, he capping on a couple of these things. The rant was funny until he started, using the R word. Like, you ain't had to spam it. And the words that, like, once again, the words we grew up saying and the words we grew up using for jokes and everything like that, like, if those aren't necessarily culturally appropriate and things of that sort, it's for a reason, and we should take heed to that, whether we agree with it or not. you should mature and evolve with the times. It just is what it is. It's like the F word. We used to use the F word all the time. We used to use the F word all the time. We used to use the R word all the time. Now those aren't socially acceptable to just use in public anymore. So what did I do? I stopped using them. It's as simple as that. Now pause is back, and I still be saying, you know what I'm saying, no homo sometimes. That's a work in progress. I'm not perfect, but the other two words, like, just stop saying it. It is what it is. All right. Let me keep going. I also wanted to keep going with that rant. I'll say something else since no one here. The lotto thing. I didn't know mulatto was a slur. But apparently mulatto is like a slur and everything like that. I was like, but it's a whole rapper named Mulatto. And then, Gambino went on the Lotto song and it said, my sons are mulatto. And yes, so it's apparently a thing. So I don't know. You say words, you think they're normal, you find out they hurt certain people and communities, and then you're like, okay, I'll just stop saying it. My camera froze up, so I will be going to the webcam. It'll probably be working for the rest of the time if I just turned it off and turned it back on. Let me see that before I just do this for the rest of the stream. We had probably like the last 15 minutes or so of the stream. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. You think it'll be working now? Let's see. Let's see if it's going to come back on. All right, hold on. Give it a second. What do I need to do? Do I need to do this and turn it back on? Let's see. There we go. This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. Slickford told y'all. Good night. Shout out KRS1.
I think it did. Listen, I like Deshae. I think Deshae should have apologized. And the reason I think that is because I like Deshae. I've met him a few times. Deshae's always really, really nice. But your humor, you have to know when to use your humor. That's like humor 101. You know what I mean? And he did apologize. Yeah, he did. But like at the end of the day, if he doesn't, like for me, if I don't know somebody and they talk to me crazy like that, I don't see that as trolling. I see it as disrespect, because I'm not close enough with you like that. And I think that like, it needs to be more positive. Yeah, it is. I think it did. Listen,
Ray calls Jason.
Jason?
What up, bro?
First of all, bro, I just want to congrats for look, bro, streaming of the year, Jason Wing. I'm gonna give it up, bro. I gotta give it that, bro. That's tough.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, and bro, you remember my first ever stream? I was playing Fortnite. And what happened? Bro, you my first collab I ever did.
That ass?
Yes, I remember back in the day, me and you was only got like fucking 2K viewer. You in your dad crib. I'm in Taiwan. We're doing fucking E-days and shit. You come a long way. I just want to give you that, daddy. Like that. You deserve it, daddy.
Ray is tweaking. Ray is tweaking.
What? Yo, hello?
Yeah,
we both cuffed, bro. What do you mean, daddy?
You're right.
Hey, man, I want to say congrats to you, too, bro. We came a long way, me and you, man.
Yeah, me and you, bro.
You got more chopped over the times, but look at you now, bro.
It's okay, though. You chopped too, feel me? I still, all right. Streaming wise, you dance better than me. But look wise, come on, bro. Stop playing, bro. I got it, bro. Like 1 to 10. I'm like a 7. You like a 6.
Bro. I seen the edit. I seen the TikTok. You reposted it. I saw.
I said we both look good. I reposted we both look good.
Yeah, we both look good.
Yeah, bro. Yo, I might go to LA soon. Just feel me, like do some shit, bro.
I'm down. Just let me know.
Let's do some shit like this.
Yo, this man Ray is stupid, bro. Ray is stupid, dog. That man is he really funny, bro. All right. I didn't know I had so many more clips. All right, I'm gonna run through these real quick. All right.
Yup. How? Wait, she's not the one. Is she the one that's also up for Rising Star? Because how is she going to be up for Rising Star if she's also? But how can she be Best Battle Royale though? It can't. It can't be though.
That's funny.
It can't be that industry plant though. That was planted in the industry. That literally. Okay.
Nah, she's funny.
Yup.
That's funny. All right. Next. We got to keep it moving because we got more clips, and I should have ended this stream like right about now.
There's times I'm like, a lot of times I go to an Arky stream or a Yugi stream, and I want them to get like, sometimes they're good enough to be solo stream. They're great solo streamers. And even though they're that great of a solo streamers, I'd be wanting them to be together. Like I'm like, yo, I want to see the duo. What the fuck is Yugi? Where's Arky? I want them both together. That's how good of a duo they are. I want to see like with Jason and Sakura, they're great duos. But at the same time, if I'm watching a Sakura stream or a Jason stream, I don't necessarily need it. Like I don't want like if they get together, great. I don't need them together as much. I did at one point. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's kind of like, yo, if they're together, fire. If they're not together, fire. Arky, Yugi, I want them together every fucking time, bro. So they're not that good of a fucking duo, gang. You know what I'm saying? Everybody here is a good duo, but I gotta give it to Arky and Yugi for me. You dig what I'm saying? I'm like, this is a leak. This is not a leak. This is just a hypothetical. I threw the hypothetical out at one time. I'm gonna be on it. I might get in trouble for saying this. I might get a text. I don't care. I generally asked Arky in private. And I asked Yugi in private. Would you join FaZe?
Oh.
This was like a minute ago, like earlier this year. It was like, yeah. But if Yugi not joining, I'm not joining. And I asked Yugi, would you join FaZe? Well, yeah. But it had to be with Arky. It's not both of us. No, respectfully. Gang, that's some of the realest, like, I respect, like, that's them guys, gang. That's some real duo shit, bro. Like, they're the definition of a duo, gang.
Facts. Next. Hold on, we lost connection. Let's get it back. That's why I was making sure I check that more, because sometimes be 20 minutes.
Breakout game, not Rising Star. Because people who do fit the requirements of Rising Star, it's like, oh shit, they're gonna lose. I feel like he was bigger than a Rising Star. I think Marlon is him. Like, I don't know. And that nigga scanned me out of $10,000 fucking dollars. Fuck you. Remember when I said, you gonna remember this, my nigga? Yo, Marlon, you remember that shit? Remember when I said, I bet. Sakura, you got it, gang. No, M3. We don't want no beef right now, gang. No, we don't want no smoke. Yeah, I ain't trying to beef. We got other things to deal with. We ain't even gonna be paying
people not even looking ready.
attention to that. So chill, nigga. You shouldn't have fucking scammed me of $10,000 fucking dollars, motherfucker. Bro, you know I still love you. You dig what I'm saying? But it's my get back. It's my get back. We even after this though. Hey, there's no bad blood. Now it's even, gang. You don't owe me no $10,000 no more. We're even. GG.
Next. Next up.
You're gonna say fucking pop it out, whatever. Hear me out. Hear what I have to say here. Streamer University is going to go down one of these days, maybe right now, as one of the best, if not the best, streamed event of all time. Can I tell y'all why? I know you're gonna say glazing. The amount of fucking streamers that blew up that came from Streamer University game. Nobody has ever done that. No streamed event has ever done that game.
That's a fact.
That alone, plus the storylines within it. Fuck the story. Look at the amount of fucking careers that have been birthed.
That's a fact.
Out of that shit. My nigga, I If it wasn't for streaming you, I probably wouldn't know a lot of my caretakers, gang.
Yana, Corey.
Do you understand me, gang?
Yeah, I don't think anybody would know Yana. Next up, DJ Go 100.
Something has to count when we're talking about streamer of the year. Yes, we all know Kai and Speed. They're the fucking juggernauts at the top doing anything. You dig what I'm saying? But something has to count from the fucking leap that Jason took from where he was at to where he's at now. Yes, we all know he's not at Kai and Speed's level yet. But that margin that he got to get cut like around there.
The little hoops that these people will go through to like explain voting for their friends is crazy.
It's pretty quick. It's pretty fucking quick, gang. It's pretty quick. You dig what I'm saying? So like, pretty quick. Hey man, we had to count for that, bro. Maybe that should be rewarded. That's a pretty good reason. So I want to go in there and fucking vote for them shits. But
Speed. Kai had the event of the year with Streamer University. Speed was the streamer of the year when he went across the whole America. Come on, man. Let's keep it a bean.
You know why I'm gonna go caretakers? Because I think from idea to execution, it was so well, everything was perfect, bro. Like, niggas get injured all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he was able to make a month and a half of content out of his injury.
Fact.
And everybody was excited to see who was next. Then he did a reunion, brought everybody back. And it was dramatic moments in the shit when like Corey was going through his shit. There was wholesome moments. There was so many good moments. And in my opinion, that's literally what content is, bro. As a content creator, it's your job to make mundane shit entertaining to watch. And even though some of these other series are like can be well executed, great content, whatever, this just feels like a masterclass on content, bro. Like, this could have been nothing, right? Rage could have just done his normal desktop streams and while he recovered from his injury. But it just, in my opinion, that's really what make content. That's what like content creating is all about, bro. And I loved it personally. This is probably the series I watched most next to In the Booth. So shout out Alvea's tours. I love watching the tours too. And I just got put on to Let Her Cook. So I'm going to start watching that. And obviously everybody know Connor's series Fortnite Friday. But Caretaker's going to get my vote. W Rage, man. W Rage.
W Rage. All right, we got to keep going because we got 20 minutes to finish this stream. Oh, man. Hold on. We lost. I got to go. I'm racing against the clock now. I got 20 minutes to finish this stream.
Yo, bro, I'm on stream. Is Rilke confirmed?
What is that? Hey, what did you just ask me?
Is Rilke confirmed?
Is Moodia confirmed?
Answer my question, brother.
Answer my question.
I asked you first.
Okay, so you're gonna answer my question?
No, it's not. I'm single. I'm asking you, bro. I'm getting shit in my chat. They telling me.
Yeah, no. That's confirmed. I'm not available. My Rilke's confirmed, yeah.
Yes, man. Hey, bro, I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy for you, man. Cause
it's not Rilke, though. It's Saya.
Saya. Can I ask you something?
Yo.
So I don't want to post what everybody see. Could y'all send me like some personal clips of y'all like off stream so I can post it on my fan page so I can get exclusive clips?
Why are you laughing? You got a week right now, bud.
Why it sound like she behind you? Little spooning it? Real nigga. You the one. You the one, Silky. Okay, brother. All right, man. Let me know though. Let me know, bro. If I get some clips and shit. There's no pressure, but I just, my shit been.
I'll forward it to you, man. You know everybody gotta eat.
All right, appreciate it, bro.
Of course, brother. You know what's up.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna just I gotta cut it short. I'm gonna do this Reggie, and then that's it. That's it. For the sake of I don't have enough storage space. I gotta catch up on clipping and uploading old stuff.
Haircut instead of your overall tax insurance, bro. Worry about your insurance, bro. Haircuts aren't gonna put you further in life. Do you not understand that having a haircut doesn't do nothing for you but boost your self-esteem? You want your self-esteem boosted instead of your bank account. That's why we aren't the same. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly why we aren't the same, buddy. Come on. Like I'm saying, I'm officially turning a new leaf. I'm officially a quarter zip guy now. I'll no longer be, partaking in nigga moments. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually just moving different. You feel what I'm saying? I spend most of my time just chilling, reading the dictionary and stuff like that. Like a lot of y'all niggas don't just sit and chill and read the dictionary. Like me personally, like bro, I literally just sit and chill and just read the dictionary all day. Like, that's literally all I do.
Remember when Reggie first got injured, like he first talked to Kyle on stream and he said, "Long live my granny." He's just a silly dude. Everybody know I've been on the quarter zip movement, man. I've been quarter zip. Well, at least 2017, I was heavy on quarter zip. I got a quarter zip for Christmas, but I used to spam it going to the games. I used to just wear polos with the quarter zip on top of it. The quarter zip make it look a little more, official. But yeah, I used to spam that covering games, bro, back in 2017. So I've been quarter zip. Everybody know. If you know, you know. But yeah. Shouts out to the quarter zip movement, everything like that. I got to get out of here. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. Please follow and subscribe along because I'm live on this channel each and every single day, just like I've been for the past, or at least uploading content, because there was one day where it technically was, but there was new content uploaded that day. It was 259 days in a row. Until next time, please have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, have a good night, have a good day. Nobody else told you today. I care for you. Until next time, peace. Oh, Dan, I'm sorry for the random thing. I was just, like I said, I was exhausted, bro. So I ended up not waking up until 3. I started streaming at like 4:30ish. And yeah, so now it's 6. But with that being said, y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all have a great Wednesday. Peace out.
Rashad,
why you didn't
hit me up? What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.